The comeback is that Tiger's immense talent and now his immense wealth might make him out of touch with the financial needs of almost every other golfer on the planet. But Tiger does have a point. When all is done, we do talk about wins more than we talk about paychecks. Over at baseball, it was a frustrating night for the San Francisco Giants after they had won 2 in a row. Looks like they were getting things back on track. Frustrating loss against the Diamondbacks, falling 4-3. Many missed opportunities. As for the A's, they were down 10-2, rallied but fell short 10-8. Coming up today, A's and Rangers at 5:05, Giants and the Diamondbacks at 6:45. At the Sports Desk, Tim Raymond, KCBS.
Inflation is soaring. Prices are going up everywhere except Legacy Box. That's right. When our number people wanted us to raise prices, Legacy Box stands strong. Introducing the Legacy Box Inflation Buster sale. Not $15 a tape, not $12, $9. Yes, just $9 a videotape. We're in a race to save your family's recorded past from the risk of fires, natural disasters, and the decay of life. Don't let this summer's heat age your videotape, film reels, and fade your photos. Legacy Box saves your memories by professionally converting all your analog formats to digital on thumb drive or the cloud. And it's all done here in the USA. Legacy Box is simple and safe with over 1 million satisfied customers. For a limited time, you can get started for just $9 a tape. Visit legacybox.com/value to get our $9 sale. That's legacybox.com/value. Box.com/value.
A bad team faces a good team is never completely out of it.
Nick Cobb, co-host of You Better You Bet, 3 to 7 p.m. Eastern on the BetQL network.
There's 162 games in the season. The best teams are going to lose 60-plus times, and the worst teams are going to win 60-plus times. Each night is its own individual entity. That's what makes betting on the baseball regular season so much fun.
All the insight you need to bet smarter is at BetQL.com. And listen to You Better You Bet with Nick Costos and Ken Barkley, streaming weekdays from 3 to 7 p.m. Eastern on Odyssey.
Kids to run and play, and perfect for date night. Meet up with friends for a great time. Plan a visit at filoli.org.
KCBS News Time, 7:18. The 6-day forecast is coming up, but we are going to check in first with Kim Wonderly, and she's helping you on your drive this morning. Kim. 5 through the Central Valley is, in fact, the traffic backs up. Starts to slow anyway at Nagley, and then by the time you get on to the 11th Street merge, they're very heavy coming up to 580, and 580 stays slow up to the top of the hill. By the time you get toward North Flynn, traffic really does begin to pick up. Mostly what we're seeing is the remnants of slow traffic, like on West 237 as you come aboard North 101 into Mountain View. There's been a crash, and you're probably still going to see this off to the shoulder now near Shoreline, but it's no longer blocking any lanes of traffic. Also, someone lost a ladder. It's in the middle of the Nimitz Freeway, and it looks like they have yet to quite clear this. The 2 right lanes, this thing is straddling it northbound to Broadway downtown. I see a slow pattern all the way back from High Street, so this is an issue as you come up through downtown Oakland. Bay Bridge metering lights are on. Chilton out-of-body collision cam sees the backup just a little bit beyond the West Grand Merge. Your next update, 7:28 on the traffic leader, KCBS. Mancini Sleep World 6-day forecast now. Save up to $600 on select mattresses now at Mancini Sleep World. And that forecast is Jessica Birch, who joins us live from the KPIX 5 Weather Center. Jessica?
Hey, thanks so much. You know, we're still dealing with that rain as we head into the afternoon hours, just like normal. One thing I also want to mention, too, daytime highs today are ranging around average in San Francisco, cooler in our inland areas, but we warm up a lot as we head into the weekend. High pressure will push its way back in, giving us sunny skies and warm conditions across the board. We're going to keep you updated on that here in the Weather Center. One thing also I want to mention, the king tides have returned into the forecast. We're keeping a close eye on that. The National Weather Service has issued a coastal flood advisory until Friday morning. So for now, I'm meteorologist Jessica Birch with your KCBS KPIX 5 for Split Forecast.
Thank you, Jessica. We've got traffic and weather together on the 8th on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS. KCBS News Time, 7:21. A tech CEO has been arrested in New York in connection with the murder of a young computer engineer 30 years ago. KCBS's Jennifer Hodges reports the suspect already was tried and acquitted in the case 2 times. Jennifer.
And Melissa, 25-year-old Lori House was found strangled to death just
short distance away from her job at Adobe, John Woodward, the CEO of ReadyTech, was tried 2 times but walked. Mountain View police resubmitted DNA evidence.
For this case specifically, they were able to go back to a much earlier sample. It was taken in 2005 from the murder weapon in this case, which was a rope.
And that linked Woodward to the crime. He had moved to the Netherlands but was arrested over the weekend at JFK. Lori's sister spoke to KPIX5.
You know, my very first reaction was like, oh my God, yes, they're going to do it again. Maybe we'll get him this time. And then after you get through that little bit of like thrill, like, oh yay, you know, she's not coming back.
And police say Woodward, who is gay, lived with House's boyfriend at the time and was jealous of their relationship. Reporting live, Jennifer Hodges, KCBS.
Thank you, Jennifer. San Francisco Mayor London Breed is not happy with a proposal before the Board of Supervisors that would change local elections to align with presidential elections. KCBS's Bob Butler reports.
The plan by Supervisor Dean Preston will go on the November ballot if the full board approves.
This measure would impact the mayor, treasurer, sheriff, district attorney, and city attorney.
Preston says the goal, increasing voter turnout.
Our election turnout, we have that data. So we know how low the participation is in odd years and how high it is in even years, and especially in the presidential race.
But Mayor London Breed doesn't like it.
This is a person who's always talked about public process, and to take this and make a decision on its own, to just put it on the ballot without any process or public input, I think is the wrong thing to do for the people of San Francisco.
In San Francisco, Bob Butler, KCBS.
A state hearing is scheduled this week to review a controversial proposal from families in Walnut Creek's Northgate neighborhood to break off from the Mount Diablo Unified School District and form their own. If the State Board of Education grants the request, it could be up to voters to decide whether Northgate High School, Foothill Middle School, and 3 elementary schools go their own way. The decision involves about 3,700 students and $35 million in state. The East Bay Times reports the controversy centers around the ethnic makeup of the schools proposing to leave Mount Diablo. A report by the state board staff, which has recommended against this proposal, says just 16% of the students in the proposed new district would be Latino, 51% would be white. Mount Diablo Unified's current total student body is 45% Hispanic or Latino and just under 30% white. Sonoma County has recorded 3 suspected cases of monkeypox. These are the first 3 cases of the rare viral disease in Sonoma County, according to the county's deputy health officer in charge of the local monkeypox response. Dr. Kismet Baldwin tells the Press Democrat all 3 cases involved men and were detected in the last week and a half. One of the cases involved someone who had traveled out of the country and developed symptoms after they returned home. It is Money Watch time on KCBS. Jason Brooks is joining us, telling us Walmart has charges up a startup. And Jason, let me just dial you up here, and there you are.
Hey, Melissa, if anyone recently bought stock in EV startup Canoe, they are going to be quite happy to hear that Walmart has signed a deal to buy 4,500 all-electric delivery vehicles Canoe, with an option to purchase another 10,000. Canoe's lifestyle delivery vehicle is expected to debut in 2023, and it will be built at the company's plant in Dallas, Texas. Walmart says its drivers will use Canoe's vehicles to deliver online orders ranging from groceries to general merchandise as part of its move to achieve zero emissions by 2040. Canoe is in the process of moving its headquarters to Bentonville, Arkansas, which is also Walmart's hometown. And shares in Canoe up by 80% this morning. And that's a reversal of what the company's done over the past year. Yeah, the Canoe stock has fallen by 70%.
Napa.